Not that answer, but
Yeah.
we'll use that for now. But we're going to find out the actual point. I know, just everybody hang on to their hats.
Yeah.
Everyone just take a breath. But we're going to find out the exact point that they cross over. Okay,
Yeah.
let's do that math, shall we?
Cool.
Okay, how do we do that, Mr. Bishop?
Substitution.
Yeah, we have to do the substitution method,
Yeah.
don't we? Okay, excellent. So we've got two formula. We can do the substitution method.
Yeah.
How do we do it?
Well,
Let's go. Let's rub that out.
yeah. That out. Now. Okay.
So we write the two formula on top of each other like they are on some of the worksheets
Yeah.
that
So
students
I've
have got.
got this one, and I did it. Your one.
Yep, so
Correct.
y equals, yep,
Y equals
5/9
5/9
of x.
of x
Take-
plus
take 18.
take 18.
Take 18. So we've got, so all we're doing now, if people are sort of thinking and they're worried that this is all a bit crazy, these are just two linear equations and all we're going to do is work out with the two of them crash into each other.
Yeah.
And in this particular case, we're talking about the linear equation for Celsius and the linear equation for Fahrenheit. So it's no different from what you've been doing. The math is a little bit more hectic because we're dealing with fractions in here, but we can math it all together
Yeah.
as a team right now. Let's math it. What do we need to do?
Just talk me
Bishop?
through it.
Talk me through it. Okay. So what's step one? We know what y equals.
Well, we know twice, don't we?
We know twice what y equals.
Yeah.
So what have we got to find out?
X.
What x equals. So we
Yeah.
don't know what x equals.
No.
So we need to do some rearranging. So which one would you like to choose to rearrange?
Well, let's do the bottom one.
Okay, let's do that. Right.
Okay, what's my first step?
Excellent. First step might be to, I think you need to isolate the x on the left-hand side of the equal sign. So pick
So,
it up. Pick all
it
that
up.
up.
And come over.
Yeah, come over the top. What do you think?
Yeah. X. Now. Yeah, okay.
X, or 5/9 of x.
Yes, that comes as well, does it? The whole thing, whole package.
Yeah, mine. So it's 5/9 of x.
X.
And then what happens to it though in terms of it being an integer?
Well, being positive here,
It's going to be
negative.
negative. I think it'll be negative, won't it? On that
Yeah.
side? Yeah. So it'll be negative 5/9 of x.
Okay.
Yeah.
We can switch it back later. maybe.
Yeah, we can do a bit of a
Yeah, swapperoo.
Yep, swapperoozy. And then we're going to pick up the y
Y.
and send him over the Mexican border.
Yeah, he's positive, so he'd become.
Negative.
Yeah, but once again, we can do a trade.
Yep.
And then take 18.
18.
Is now.
So, yeah, we need to get rid of some integers, don't we? We can get rid of some integers there. So how could we get rid of the integers at this point? What would be the thing that you would
Well, like, if you just opposited everything.
do? You could opposite the whole lot.
Yeah.
So whatever you did to this side, you did to that side, and
Yeah.
that's all good.
So, what's the opposite of negative?
Positive.
Positive. What's the opposite of negative?
Positive.
And what's the opposite of a negative?
Positive. So we've so the other way of thinking about it is we've
Yeah.
multiplied that by +1, multiplied that by -1, multiplied that by -1,
Yeah.
multiplied that by -1, which everything's multiplied by -1,
Yep.
but we've made it now where we have a positive variable, because you don't want to have a negative variable, you want to have a positive variable.
Yeah, always easier. Now, I'm looking at we
the
concentrate on
5/9.
this divide by 9 thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
I'm
what we
thinking
need to do,
get rid of that by multiplying by this.
yes, so I think we pick it up and we put some brackets over that side,
Yep.
bracket it,
Bracket it.
And
Shove an
then
18, a 9 in here.
9 in front of there, and then get rid of that 9.
And then that's his job's done because he's now over here, and you are now
5x. 5x at the moment.
Okay, let's make it a bit clearer.
So there's a bit of mathing required.
Okay, now we got 5x.
Equals
Now this distribution 9 times y
9y.
and 9 times
9 times 18.
18.
Well, 2 times 9 is 8. 2
I'll go
times
10 times 18 is 180
180. Yep.
minus 18, which would be 162. How's that work for you?
But 10, yes, that'd be good. I think that's
Yeah.
very good. Yes, it is. Yeah, 162.
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry, I was just thinking.
All right. Now,
Now what do we do?
well, we've
still
still got this 5x.
We do.
So it's still a bit much. So I'm thinking instead of the times by 5, which is doing there, we switch it over here
And divide it.
and divide it and just leave us with x.
Yep. So x equals 9y
So yeah, x equals 9y divided by 5. Can we figure that out?
9y divided by 5. That'd be 1.8y. Because we talked about that
Yes.
before. 9 divided by 5 was
Get your
1.8.
calculator. Very
Let's
good.
do that. 9 divided by 5 equals 1.8.
Yep.
Equals 1.8. Plus
And then save you
162.
trouble. 162 divided by 5.
32.4.
32.4.
0.4. Okay. So, we now know what x equals.
Yes. Okay. So x equals this whole bit here.
Yeah.
So now we can
Plug it into
plug it
top
into the
formula.
top one.
Okay. My brain's really starting to hurt because these
Yeah.
numbers are pretty crazy, but
Might do it over this
we'll
side,
work through it.
just because
How about
I'm
we
pretty
swap?
sure the camera stops
Yeah, I think it does. So why don't we'll rub that little bit off
Yeah.
there, Mr. Bishop, and use
Oh,
it a
no,
little
that's
bit.
perfect. It's what we want. Oh, that's not.
No, that's okay. So we're going to plug this x value that we have here
So it's,
into
yep.
the formula.
So y equals 9/5.
Yep.
All right. Yep.
Yep. 9/5
Of x plus 32. Okay.
That's our
Now.
formula. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Now here we go. We've just over there we've solved what x is. So now we can write it out with this instead. Am I right?
Yep. So y equals.
So y equals 9/5.
Which is 1.8, but we'll leave it in there as 9/5, or do you want to put it as 1.8, Mr. Bishop? You could put it in as 1.8. You could leave it as 9/5. What do you think?
Yeah, okay, 1 point.
What we do 1.8 because it's a nice.
1.8.
We'd only leave it as a fraction if it were a hideous
Yeah.
recurring number.
And
But
obviously
it's not.
times.
Yeah, multiply by 1.8y.
Okay, 1.8y
Yeah. Plus 32.4.
plus 32.4 close brackets
Plus 32.
plus 32. Okay, now
1.8. Sorry, go on, Mr. Bishop.
so now we do y equals.
Y equals. Yep.
What is 1.8 times 1.8?
1.8 multiplied by 1.8 is 3.24.
3.24
0.24.
y
Yep.
plus.
1.8.
Now what's 1.8 times 32.4?
58.32.
58.32.
2 plus
And then we'll just expand this, so plus 32.
plus 32.
All right.
Okay.
Now,
We need
letters
to,
on the left, numbers on the
Numbers on the
right.
right.
So this guy is in the wrong spot.
and people might be looking at this now and going, this is radical.
Yep.
We got decimals, we got 2 decimal places. This is crazy
Yeah,
town.
quite often I think the formulas you see, they round them to the nearest whole number.
Often they will round them.
But that 32.4.
It's probably,
Yeah.
but we've got I've got a calculator in my hand, so we can certainly deal with the decimals. Don't be afraid of the decimals. We still do the same processes as we've done before for other ones. So what's the process, Mr. Bishop? You were just talking about letters on the left, numbers on the right.
Yeah, I
Who's in
think-
the right place? Who's in the wrong
Well,
place?
these numbers are good. They're in the right spot. Numbers on the right.
Yep, they're good. We're happy with them.
32.4 y. I believe he needs to jump across.
Yes. Okay. Yep.
Does he not?
Yes, he does. So he'll become
So he'll become negative
Negative.
32.
so
Negative
negative 32. Sorry, 3.24.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
3 point. This is where decimals get crazy, but it's all right.
Long video. 3.24
Y
y
plus positive y.
plus y. Now
Equals.
equals 58.32 plus 32.
2. Let's do some mathing. And I'm going to
Yeah.
add this. 58.32 plus 32 is going to be what? And I've done it in my head, but I'm going to do it on the calculator. 58.32 plus 32 equals 90.32.
90.32.
So leave it at 90.32.
Yeah.
And then we're at minus 3.24. And we're going to add a y. So what are we going to end up with?
Positive.
Minus 3.24.
Oh,
plus
2
1
minus 2.24 y.
minus 2.24.
Yeah. So yeah, think about it as easy way. Think about it as 1y.
There's a 1 in front.
Yeah. That
You can't see it, but it's there.
So you at minus 3.24 on your number line. You go back one spot to give you minus 2.24
Y.
Y.
Okay, well,
Yep.
now,
Yep.
what's the
getting
last?
Close, it's
We're
still
getting
a long way
close.
away. Still,
It
doesn't look good.
It doesn't look good. We've got lots of decimals, but that's okay. You shouldn't be afraid of a decimal
No.
because sometimes in mathematics you're dealing with decimals, and
Yeah.
as long as you've got one of these trusty things, you can
Alright.
be okay.
First thing, if this is negative
Mm-hmm.
and this is positive, but realistically we want this to be positive.
That's right, it will be.
And we can swap that to make this positive, that negative. Does that work?
Yeah, I like it. So we'll make
Okay.
the variable positive and make
So 2.24y positive equals
Negative.
negative 90.32. That's illegal.
Yes, it is.
Yep.
You did the same. Whatever you did to that side, you do that
Yep.
side.
So
The
times
other
that by
one-
-1 is another
Yep.
way of thinking about it. Times that by -1.
Because -1, the 1 won't affect the
Switch up,
value,
isn't it?
but it will affect the integer.
Now this y is cool.
Yep.
These are the right one, but each times by 2.24. So if we get that as instead of a times or a divider, would on this side.
I think so. Yeah. so-
Okay, next step. Y equals 90 or negative
Negative.
90.32
Nice.
divided by
2.24.
2.24. So it was times over here.
Okay.
Now it's divided.
So-
Okay, give me some good news, Davies. Are we getting there?
You were getting there. Minus 90.32 divided by positive 2.24
Yep.
equals minus 40.32.
Minus 40.32.
So that's the Y reading.
Yes.
So we've got what the Y. We know what Y is now. Now we could pick any
Now
of
yeah, okay, yep.
these formulas now to work out what the X reading would be.
Okay, so we'll just, out of all this bit's the important bit.
That bottom bit.
Yeah.
Y equals minus 40.32. And some
Alright.
of you might have jumped ahead already and be thinking, minus 40 is kind of, in degrees, is kind of a bit of a moment here.
Yeah, we minus 55.
I think we were off because our graphs are off.
Yeah, I mean.
And I think it's interesting that we've ended up at around minus 40. So we're in the same ballpark.
Yep.
We hit kind of the
Yeah.
target.
Big jumps, small dots. It was hard to get.
Yeah, and
now,
different angles with rulers.
So now what? I've got X. I've got Y.
Let's do some X mathing over here.
All right.
So we know what Y is.
So
We're going to pick a formula.
We don't need to say what we do, Davis.
No, we can lose that.
All
That's
right.
fine.
It's been good, but we're done with it.
Yep. We've got our nice number here, minus 40.32. So we could use either formula,
Either formula, any money.
whichever
All
one
right.
we'd like to use.
Let's use top one.
Yep, excellent.
So
Y, which is 40.32. So we're going to pick this 40.32 up, or
Yeah.
minus
and
40.32,
that becomes the Y.
and that becomes the Y. Yeah.
So I can get rid of this one.
Yeah, we can lose that one, I reckon, because we're going to use that top
Yeah. All right. All about this. So instead of Y, we now know it's 40.32
one. 0.32 minus in front of it,
equals-
with a minus in front
Oh
of it.
yeah. Very
It's
important.
negative. Yep.
Equals 9/5 of
X
X
plus
plus 32.
2. Right, wicked.
Now,
We've got one variable.
yeah,
Nice.
X is the problem.
It is
So 9/5 of X, by the way, not just X.
9/5, so it's 1.8.
So I'm gonna, and this guy is in the wrong spot.
Yeah.
Letters on the left, numbers on
Let's
the right.
do some
So
rearranging.
okay, 9/5
It'll be minus 9/5.
X, but obviously he was positive here. He's jumped the border. He's now negative. Equals, now this guy is negative, but he's
Jumping the
on
Mexican
side,
border,
so
so
he
he's-
becomes positive.
Yeah.
40.32 plus.
32.
He's already in the right spot. So
Yeah,
let's
he's
leave
good.
it there.
He's hanging out in the right spot. He's good.
All right.
Beautiful.
Now,
Excellent.
let's fix this one up. So yeah, negative 9
Fifths.
fifths. Get your calculator ready, Davies.
X, yep, fire it up.
equals- What's 40.32 plus 32?
40.32 plus 32
Oh,
gives us a
72.
grand total of 72.32.
72.32.
Yep.
Okay, now divided by 5, and I'm done with. Okay, so let's have divided by 5 can become times by 5, am I right?
Yes, it can. So you
So
want me?
negative
Yep.
9x equals 72.32
multiplied by
multiplied by
5 equals 300. Whoa. People are thinking, Davies,
Yeah, but-
Bishop, radical, huge numbers. Don't
Yeah,
worry.
we're getting out of
It's
control.
okay.
Anyway, what's it equal?
361.6.
361.6.
Yep.
All right.
Excellent.
Now,
Whoa. Yeah.
this guy, -9 times x. So instead
Yeah.
of -9, he can jump the border. We've
Yeah.
done with him 361.6.
And he becomes. You can pick up the whole -9, and the -9 can just become divide over that side. Or we
Yeah.
can do 2 steps or 1 step.
Yes, he's times in there.
Yep.
That's the same as a times with time symbol. So now he's going to be a divider.
And we can move the
Am
whole
I right?
move the negative with it.
Yeah.
Or you can sort out the negative later, as we did in other ones. But for this, we can move the negative with it.
Yep.
So 361.6 divided by -9 gives us a total of -40.12.
Minus
40.
40. Yeah. There you go. Minus 40.12 was it?
17.
17.
118, actually. 17 recurring with an 8 on the end.
Okay.
So we'll round it up to
Yeah.
18. Okay. So what have we got? Like we've got a Y value.
Let's talk about
X value.
0.32, 0.18.
We've probably gone wrong somewhere in terms of using one.
That's just where it's not going to be exact.
It won't be
hear
exact.
that it's 40. 40 is the same. Obviously not. It's not exact.
It's not exactly 40. So minus 40.32.
There's 40. There's 41. It's a continuous, isn't it? Temperature.
Yep.
It doesn't. You don't just jump from 32 to 33 degrees.
That's right.
You have everything in between. So that's why.
So basically, what this data, what this information tells us is that if you're at if somebody says, Bishop, it's going to be minus 40 tomorrow,
Yep.
It doesn't matter whether you're talking Celsius or Fahrenheit, it's the same level of coldness
Yeah.
at minus 40.
Yep. No
Right?
matter
They
where you-
cross over here at minus 40. So our graph's slightly off. And
So
that's
the X, this one, if you went across to minus 40, which is about minus 40.18, okay, it's about there. And then you have
Minus
your
40
Y,
again.
minus 40.32, which you know about there. So realistically, our graph should have crossed there. But
this
hey,
graph should be up.
hey, forgive us,
Probably a bit.
we're using whiteboard markers and a whiteboard, so.
And the homemade ruler.
Yeah.
But I do like the whole homemade ruler. I think
It
that
is, it's good.
the issue is we're not using graph paper as well.
Yeah.
And a lot of it's just a sketch. But I think it's important to demonstrate that there is actually a practical application for this stuff.
Yep.
That, where does Fahrenheit and Celsius cross over? When are they the same? Well, it's minus 40. So if somebody said it's going to be minus 40 tomorrow, it doesn't matter what they say, whether it's
Yep.
Celsius or Fahrenheit, it's the same level of hideous coldness.
Yeah,
Whether
it's
you like
pretty
the cold or not.
I don't know,
Okay.
not many places get that cold.
No.
Anyway, it's been a big one.
Big one today.
Hope you enjoyed it.
Yeah,
Any
so
questions? If you want to connect for class of students discussion,
Yep, most definitely.
or give us some praise or give us some tips.
And And this carries over with the year 10s
Yep.
and also with the year 12s. So some of the year 12s are doing practical graphing for practical situations. So this is sort of linked to the 12s. And it's also a real extension for the 10s to think about the practical application of doing the simultaneous or the substitution method where the equations cross off. With that, shall we log out of this one?
Yeah, done. Thank you.
Thank you
Cheers.
very much. See you guys.